The Civil Service Commission, for those that are employees of the government, the papers at City Hall are 3 days after mailing, whichever is earlier. A list of known issues, exhibits, stipulations, and evidence shall be provided to the Secretary for the Commission and the affected department head at least 5 work days prior to the hearing. Now, there is the possibility that if I had actually received notice of court hearings, I might have brought some of these issues, exhibits, stipulations, or evidence. But when you don't have proof of service, right, and you don't involve the United States Postal Service, yes, it makes it difficult for me to bring something to the court before the court hearing. Yes. Now, an appellant or petitioner is responsible for notifying the commission in writing of any change in address and telephone number. Now, an appellant or petitioner. This responsibility, I think that every police officer, yes, fire, fire. If you are responsible to notify the commission in writing of an address change, yes, is there an obligation on the part of law enforcement to notify the, well, you kept sending notices of court hearings, right? And then you said that my address was homeless and I was in Port Angeles, Washington. Well, if you, as a condition of your employment, know that if you have an address change, you are obligated to inform them of the address change. Yes, if you're involved in the employment commission. See, there's this idea that you do know. Isn't that right? You're given this at the time of employment, aren't you? Yes. And you sat there every fucking right now, didn't you? You acted stupid. See, causes for disciplinary action. How many employees that are employed would want to know why you could be disciplined? See, as an employee, yes, there are certain things you want to know. I got a job, yes, and what could cause me to lose my job? Now, one of the things that can cause you to lose your job would be a disciplinary action. Yes. Incompetence, inefficiency, or inattention to or dereliction of duty. Yeah. And then there's the dishonesty, intemperance, immoral conduct, insuberation, discourteous treatment of the public. Yes, I'm included. Oh, or a fellow employee or any other act of omission or commission tending to injure the public service. Now, or any other willful failure on the part of the employee to properly conduct himself, probably should have a herself there, yeah, or a willful violation of the provisions of the civil service rules. Now, mental or physical unfitness for a position which the employee holds, dishonest, disgraceful, immoral, or prejudicial conduct. Now, just looking at this civil service, yeah. Is there anybody that thinks it's criminal to issue court orders where there's a forgery? Yeah. Encourage increased multi-unit. I just wanted to know, is there any employees, is it some reason why you're refusing to enforce the law? Yeah. Cancellation of an eligibility. Oh. Separation from city service will terminate any promotional eligibility. Yeah. Candidate's name may be removed from the eligible register for failure to pass a required examination or upon receipt of proof that the candidate cannot perform the job because of physical or mental disability. But, uh, Secretary shall cause to be served all orders, notices, and other papers issued by the commission, including subpoenas, and all papers shall be served by the party filing the notice document or paper. Yes. Now, since you know about this notice right now, there's some reason, right? All notices, documents, and papers served by either the commission or a party shall be served upon all counsel of record At the time of such filing and upon parties not represented by counsel, service of the initial appeal to the commission shall be in person or by registered or certified mail. All other correspondence may be regular mail. Yes. Why is it that there's no certified or registered mail for each of the court hearings that have happened over the last 8 years? Is it possible? There's ours right now. Am I upsetting you? Are you upset? Are you really angry? What'd you do? You put me in jail.